Review technology and architecture information. Now, as we talked about previously, the technology stack behind an application can vary widely. So what that means is in the real world, it's very common to see complex applications everywhere you turn. Different technologies, different vendors, different versions, and so on and so forth. So naturally, these technologies can have vulnerabilities or configuration, well, shall we say, shortcomings. So, in order to discover these vulnerabilities, extracting the technology information is A1 priority. It's absolutely critical for your career as a pen tester. So that's why we need to detect the type and the version of the server software and the application framework or application platform. This information will help you to shape the payloads that you're going to use and deploy. And it will also bring you the awareness that you need to have about known vulnerabilities, if the framework has any as well, because that's part of your research. So I think that you detect a jQuery library or an old server version which has some insecure functions or vulnerabilities. Yes? What a coincidence, because it just happens to be perfect in order to compromise the application we're about to do. So first, open up your terminal in Kali, and we are going to use WhatWeb to get some information. So see the options for the tool, and then before using the tool, I want to just tell you a few more things. So it's not hard to detect the server and the framework information, right? You can get this information from the HTTP headers, the cookies, error messages, whatever. So the first place to look is the HTTP response headers. So type whatweb-a3 http://192.168.204.130/bwap/. So parameter A determines the aggression level of the tool. And then the target URL comes up, and WhatWeb will analyze some HTTP headers for you. It has a very colorful output, and the tool also follows the redirections. So that's a very good feature. And here you can see the server header for the server software information, and the application framework and platform information from the X-Powered by header. Now, there may be some other HTTP headers specific to some particular technology, so you always need to look out for the headers. Okay, so now I'm going to just minimize the terminal. Now you can also view headers manually in Burp. So open up your browser and Burp, and enable Foxy Proxy to send traffic to Burp. Now request the login page of BWAP. I'm going to forward the request. And here are the headers. Server and X-Powered by headers. So you see, it's very easy. However, these headers are configurable. So that means the administrator can easily change these entries from the configuration of the server and application. Or even some security products can do this. That's why you need to dig into the application and the environment to gain more clues about the server, framework, and the platform. So let's say, for example, different web server software can have different HTTP header orders. And then these servers can behave in a different way if you send some malformed requests. Also, you can look at HTTP headers, cookies, HTML sources, file types, and extensions. And the error messages are a great way to detect things as well.